All are invited to return to wealthy coins. 20 million Shiba Inu coins, how much will they be worth in 2025? SHIB updates. We are currently in the final stages of finishing the much-anticipated Shibarium. With the recent revelation that the Shiba Inu team has published its Layer 2 blockchain solution testnet, the crypto community is ecstatic. It was easy to see that the price of SHIB was going up, immediately following the announcement that the Shibarium testnet will be live. As more investors buy Shibarium in anticipation of the anticipated boom after the product's actual launch, demand is rising, which contributes to the currency's good performance. The fundamental problem of Shibarium's dependence on the Ethereum blockchain has been resolved. The blockchain solution will power the Shibarium ecosystem and allow developers to innovate upon it. Consequently, it is a crucial tool for increasing the adoption of Shiba Inu currency. In this video, we'll go over how much 20,000 Shiba Inu coins are worth by the year 2025. SHIB updates. If you want to see our latest updates on expert analysis and Shiba Inu price forecasts, be sure to subscribe, share, and give us a thumbs up on our channel. The video needs to begin immediately. The price of Shiba Inu rose 15.2% the day before and 30.2% the week prior on January 17. In terms of market capitalization, SHIB has surpassed all but 13 digital assets, according to CoinGecko. But with a price of $0.12, it enjoyed one of the finest days among the top 100 cryptocurrencies. Most of the memic coin's 24-hour trading volume occurred on Binance and Coinbase, where it climbed by about 200%. Just as in previous market cycles, altcoins are experiencing strong rallies after the price increases of market leaders. Traders may be reinvesting their profits from large-cap assets into smaller ones, which could explain this phenomenon. Data from CryptoQuant shows that on January 10th, there was a huge spike in the volume of Shiba tokens being moved to exchanges, with over 14 trillion tokens being added to exchanges. It is possible that assets will be sold in the spot market rather than used to open derivative bets, considering the price gain today. More volatility may occur, though, if long positions begin to be liquidated and the current price actions of SHIB are derived from the options market. Shibarium, a Layer 2 network that would operate on Ethereum, is being developed by the Shiba Inu team, as announced earlier this week. The designers of Shibarium pointed out in their blog post unveiling the product that although some people see it as a tool to artificially inflate prices, that has never been the goal of the initiative. Instead, the group is certain that their new Layer 2 network can decrease costs and increase the speed of ecosystem token transactions. In the month of January, the price of Shiba Inu has seen an extraordinary surge. But use caution when looking at lengthier timeframes, as they don't necessarily produce the finest bullish signals. Because day traders have had several profitable opportunities throughout the month, long rise in volatility, investors are concentrating on this Shibano price. There are numerous reasons to mistrust the sustainability of the upswing, even though technically the market is moving north during this little halt. The Relative Strength Index, SAR-SDI, which assesses the possibility of a trend by comparing it to previous pivot points, is showing an unusual situation as Shibano trades at 0.737 on the daily period. Indicators surpassed overbought conditions above the 70 level during the most recent advance, indicating undeniably positive sentiment. The weekly RSI was unaffected by the increase, however. While remaining in the neutral zone, the rise displays a hidden bearish divergence. This might be a subtle signal that the early bulls in the market are heading for a waterfall that could be sold off in the coming weeks. If this is correct, the recent genesis point at point A could be challenged, leading to a 25% decline in price. Moreover, intelligent investors may validate SHIB's potential for future rallies at the liquidity level beyond the concealed bearish divergence. A break over 0.0116 may debunk the bearish argument, setting the stage for a rise toward the August high of 0.193, a 75% increase from Shiba Inu's current market value, and triggering a rally. On January 15, 2023, many people left positive comments, complimenting Shiba Inu and even going so far as to declare it was better than Dogecoin, the first meme token that poked fun at Bitcoin in 2013. There are currently no signs that the market is turning around, and Shiba Inu is continuing its steady rise. Several Shibonium upgrades and listings on multiple major cryptocurrency exchanges are likely attributable to this rapid rising trend. The possibility of a breakout has been hinted at by Shiba Inu's 4-day consolidation at the 200 day moving average, which may have been an accumulation period before today's breakthrough. On the other hand, David Gokhshtein has only ever tweeted about Doge and Shiba Inu. If the present price movement in the market persists, the burning volume is likely to keep going up. At the start of December, the Ocoin Japan trading platform, a branch of the San Francisco-based exchange, added support for the second largest moment coin in terms of market capitalization value. The bearish tendencies have persisted, and little action is anticipated from the market. While some experts anticipate a severe crypto winter ahead, others are certain that investors will soon enjoy profitable times, as reported in the most current Shiba Inu coin news. The sector may need some time to recover from this trend. Additional momentum from projects like Play.ht, Shiba Inu game, and NFTs could cause the price to surpass the Bitcoin's $1 aim. Meanwhile, normal market dynamics of buying and selling can cause the price to fall to 0.800. Finally, a combination of pessimistic global sentiment and the growing popularity of luxury and retail brands might cause the price to fall to 0.102. This would attract affluent customers. As the influence grows, it becomes apparent in descending order whales now own the most, followed by investors and retail. Regardless, the amount that merchants have contributed has been rising consistently. Consequently, if the number of buy orders for Shiba increases, its price can hit 0.361. Nevertheless, price of 0.305 is possible due to falling ship statistics and poor demand. Considering both the bullish and bearish targets, the average price might find support at 0.25. If the creator's groundbreaking ideas materialize and Shiba establishes itself as a dominant player in the metaverse, its growth is expected to be substantial in the future. Perhaps 0.07 will be the final price of Shiba. Assuming normal buying and selling forces in the market, Shiba may trade at an average price of 0.77. On the flip side, negative sentiment and fear-based thinking could cause the price to fall below 0.300 if investors fail to keep up with the liquidity of digital assets. It is important to note that the current price estimate for Shiba Inu on exchanges is more than 87% lower than its all-time high of 0.8845. However, according to Coinpedia's price prediction, Shiba Inu could reach a high of 1,259 by the end of 2023 if the bulls take over. On the other hand, if the memo coin falls victim to bearish trends caused by large liquidations, its price could enter a bearish hook and drop to 0.0.010. Following Shiba, the network added Play.ht as a token. Quickly, the network went from using a rebase token to using a fungible form. There is a set supply of 100,000 tokens available at the moment, and the keys were burned just like the previous token. The network claims that there will be extra rewards for everyone who helps keep the currency liquid. The fact that Ethereum powers the network makes it a very secure market endeavor. Since Ethereum is planning to switch from a POPUB to a POPO's consensus method, Shiba Inu may reap some benefits from the change. The altcoin may be found on several prominent exchanges, including Uniswap, KuCoin, Binance Wazirix, India, and Coinbase Pro. So that's all for today. Give it a big thumbs up, share it, and subscribe to the channel to see our latest material.